Let's get into the hot seat, man. This is what I'm. Okay, you said you're not single. Okay, so 22 is crazy though. Like you're in a, but you said it is an open relationship. I feel like that's a lot more freedom. You know what I'm saying? A lot more. It's not as like You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I only got the same person, the same. No. So what would you call an open relationship then?
The reason I was in an open relationship is because
no. What is your definition of an open relationship?
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know how she's gonna take this answer.
This the hot seat. This big facts no cap, man. Let's get it.
That's fine. Oh well, she pissed me off. Nothing on this podcast can be go to this. Well,
it's a safe space. Shout out to Yachty.
All right. So, open relationship to me is when you have full, complete availability with your partner and be able to have fun outside of that and hold no strings attached towards whatever the fuck else you got going on.
To anybody outside your union.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, you have to be emotionally sure for that, and you gotta be like.
I'm blessed. I will say.
Cause listen, let me say. Even though I'm young, I'm in a position where it's like I don't have nobody to cling to or nothing like that. It's just like I'm just living right now. But like, yeah, for sure. But at the same time, that don't take away the fact that I be getting like bored or like I get lonely and shit like that. Like being single, nobody really will tell you like how lonely you get, especially as a man. I don't know, like it's really been hitting me lately. Like, damn, like don't nobody give a fuck about your problems. Like honestly, like nobody cares about your problems. Even if you would like to vent to somebody, it still don't do no justice. You just gotta deal with it.
I agree.
And I'm just going through the transition of my life where it's like understanding I'm very much comfortable by myself. Like it's getting scary. Like when I say like
that's sad,
like it's not sad. But like let me tap in. Let me cook. Right. So with being by myself, it's almost like the biggest distraction for a male right now is a female. Like I'm sorry to say it, but like I'm saying like for my age, like 19, fresh out of high school, stuff like that. Because so I'm starting to understand now that being in a relationship is way more than just having somebody to have sex with or having somebody to talk to and shit like that. It becomes a whole social experiment down there. Cause like we in a position, I'm at my own house, so I'm in a position where somebody might want to move in with me, somebody might want to have a baby with me, somebody might, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be looking to me as being a husband or like being in a longevity relationship. But here it is, I still don't know myself, so I can't give that to somebody right now. Like I can't afford to be with nobody right now. Like financially, it's almost like.
But that's the thing. See, that's where I fucks with this generation though. I ain't gonna lie, like I fucks with this generation for so many other things, but that type of shit, not so much. Y'all know what dating is, right? Like you don't have to lock a bitch in to like. I hate that. Like everything is so serious and so quick when it comes to like relationship shit nowadays. Like,
that's what I was gonna get to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but hold on, let me cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fucking lock in with everything. Like, you're supposed to be there. You're fucking 19 years old. There's no way in the fucking world that having a fucking wife should be on your mind right now. Like, that's or having somebody like long term or like locked into one person type shit. Like, never. Hold on, let me cook. I got married at fucking like 25 or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, but before I got married, we was together probably like 2.5 years. Okay. But after that, we was together for like another 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we was together for a nice little amount of time. But again, I wasted my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually living life ass backwards now, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you supposed to be doing that fun shit. And you feel me, when you fresh out of high school and you figuring out your life, you supposed to be dating. You supposed to be having fun. Like, you never supposed to be worried about, oh, I gotta check in with a nigga, or I gotta fucking like just have somebody else best interest at heart besides my own with no kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue. Like, you supposed to be selfish from 18 to 20 27. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to literally be having fun. You're not supposed to be tying yourself down because you got the rest of your life ahead of you. You feel me? You are only going to be 18 to 26 one time. One time. It's no way that you should be locked down. My best advice for anybody, you feel me? And no disrespect to your girlfriend and none of that shit, but 22-year-olds should not be in a long-term relationship. I do respect the fact that y'all are in an open relationship because it's a certain boundary that you not really, you know what I'm saying? But like he said, you got to be emotional intelligent for that shit. So you can put a title on it as an open relationship, but you can still have like, you feel me? Motherfucking still clingy as fucking don't really want him to be in an open relationship. You just appeasing him at that time with that title.
So there's one thing I do want to say. Let me say this, okay? And I'm just gonna keep it real with you, okay? I'm tired of being cheated on. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of the whole shit. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I stopped caring about it. Like, I real talk. Like, listen, at 22 years old, I had a son when I was young. I lost my son. I grew up. It's okay. I grew up very quick, very, very quick. I never got to enjoy my childhood for what I wanted to, and but no. I have to disagree. As a man, it's very hard for men to live specifically nowadays. This world is catering hard to women. It's very, very much. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
What?
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Every
Single female I have talked to has sort of explained this to me, right? This is the world and age right now we are living in where the women are taking the power. And that's fine. I mean, listen, I'm cool with it. I don't care. But just don't try and purposely fuck with me to irritate me and make me seem to be the bad guy. So this is where I come, like, from an open relationship standpoint. I was young. I've had sex at a young age. I didn't get to experience my childhood like I wanted to, like I should have, but I was so fucking bad to grow up because I was sick of what I was dealing with as a kid that I was like, oh, it's going to get better. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it real with every single one of you, okay? At 20 years old, all right, no. At 20 years old, it doesn't get better. At 21 years old, it doesn't get better. It's only if you fucking choose to make your life better. That is the only thing. No matter what age, you can choose to make your life better in any way, shape, or form. And for me, I'm young. I want my life to be better so I can do better for the people who have done better for me and to give people the amount of help and attention they fucking need, because there are so many kids, there are so many adults, there are crackheads on the street, there are people who were never given that opportunity to be able to live a good life. And I'm sorry, but I want to grow up quickly because now I have to, because I want to be better for others. And that's me personally.
I just want to say when it comes down to like let's even take it back to like relationship status and like just growing up in general. So because we growing every day, like even though I'm 19 and I'm still like just in my prime for real, like I can have who I want when I want. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This ain't even.
I know you in a few years, like,
yeah,
because it's no way.
Oh, I've still got.
But like, hear me out. I
don't know what the prime is.
No, I haven't hit.
No,
that yet.
Exactly. I don't want to know yet. But like,
hit that
you're not in your prime.
But no,
but like, hear me out.
I'm listening.
So I was about to say that even in this time of like me like exploring with like different women and stuff like that, that's what I'm gonna call it, just exploration. I really feel like I would like for it to be somebody that I know end up being there in the long run, because I know myself and I know I'm gonna get comfortable with being by myself. And I'm like, right now I'm so much comfortable. Like I don't need nobody. Like I do everything on my own. Like, I don't need a female in my life to like living with me or nothing like that.
You don't need anybody.
But I'm saying though, hear me out.
But you're not supposed
no, hear me out. I'm saying you're not supposed to need a companion, but it's natural. We need companions. Like that's why we each other was made. We was made from each other and stuff like that. So, but let me cook. Let me cook.
It is just from different ages.
Yeah, and for sure. That's what I'm saying.
So and I like hearing it.
And that's what I'm saying. You a motherfucker who been there and done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to know exactly what you about to say before you even say it.
But no, if Shorty, but listen, if Shorty come my way, and she ended up matching the characteristics that match up with me, like I wouldn't be mad if I made the decision like, yeah, I'm gonna just be cool. I'm gonna just rock out with her for a minute and just see where it go, because at the end of the day, you still gotta experience a relationship to know how to conduct a relationship. Like if it wasn't for me dating young, I really wouldn't know how to talk to females. If it wasn't for me like stepping out there and wanting to be in a relationship with a female, I wouldn't know how to. But it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's the same
thing. Especially now. Because in order, look, because
no. Before you continue, no, dating and being in a relationship is two totally fucking different things. Being in a relationship, motherfuckers is fucking moving in. Man, all type of weird shit. Like, motherfuckers moving. Are you crazy? I guarantee you nobody, especially in your generation, nobody who has their own shit don't have a bitch or they nigga living with them. No, that's the first. That's definitely true. I'm not talking about wherever you from on the west side. I'm talking about period. You feel me? Overall, like I'm not talking about just in our low ass areas, people who we know. I'm talking about overall. Anytime I speak on any statistics or anything, I'm not never speaking about just my city, because I pray that just my city not watching this. I'm talking to everybody. Like motherfuckers shack up. Dykes shack up in 2 weeks. The fuck? Gay man, listen, this shit is wild out here. Like motherfuckers is shacking up together. Motherfuckers getting pregnant early as fuck. Motherfuckers getting married 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Like you don't even know yourself, and you trying to you getting frustrated with yourself because you trying to learn somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're 22 years old. I guarantee you, I don't know you from a can of paint. I just met you a couple days ago, and I'm 1,000% sure you don't fully know yourself. You know why? Because we growing every motherfucking day. You ain't gonna never fully know yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what
I'm not saying you don't have to have nobody to grow with y'all. Y'all are 19 and 22. You gonna have the rest of your life to find. This is the stage where you supposed to be finding the person. What you mean? What you mean? What? It's not a what if thing though. I thought. Listen, no, it's not. Listen, when I was fucking 19 years old, guess what? It was the same. Oh, what if I don't make it to? You're going to make it. You know why? Because y'all ain't into no shit that y'all wouldn't make it in. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that shit don't happen, surprise shit, but y'all are. I'm not talking to niggas who are standing out on the corner and motherfucking or intertwined with some shit where they playing with their life and don't give a fuck about their life. Y'all living for some shit. So I can speak to y'all like this. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm talking to somebody in general, no, tomorrow is not promised. But you cannot fucking be trying to be in a relationship y'all at 19. And I'm not even gonna keep saying that you, because you got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
But it's an open relationship, so I kind of respect that a little bit more, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, single. And that's what I'm saying. You have to date. You have to find shit. You motherfuckers be with a motherfucker who they was in high school with. You know what I'm saying? For the next 6-7 years, don't even fucking know they so. Shit go left. Motherfuckers breaking up at 25, 26. Now all you know how to do is please one person. All you know how to do is have a conversation with one person. Or you're limiting yourself when you're trying to be in a fucking relationship at a young age.
I will say this though, and I'm gonna say this now. Okay, there are some of us that feel differently on it. It comes down to how you were raised. And because for example,
if your parents raised you to be in a relationship at 19, then that was bad parenting.
But wait,
I'm not saying it wasn't. My parents were not good. I have no problem.
But like my parents,
I'm just talking about period.
But let me tell you,
your kids to be in a relationship with your high school sweetheart, you're limiting them.
But look, hear me out. Our grandparents, you know this,
but was
look,
a fucked up.
But look, hold on. Like my parents, let me finish. Let me finish.
Our grandparents was also letting fucking Uncle Johnny touch on the little fucking kids and and keeping it as a family secret.
That's
okay.
true.
I
But
agree.
for
But
that
that's
generation
awful.
or anyone's after to back in the day generation, because what they was doing was not the move.
Right. I agree.
But look,
Agree.
like my parents, right? My parents, they met around the time right now, like 17, 18 type shit.
Okay.
And they had my sister first, then they got married, then they had my second sister, then so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's like for real, I get basically the best of both worlds.
Right.
Because once I grew up, my parents got divorced. So even that was a traumatic experience because at the same time, it set up in my head that I live in a black community. It's very rare that you have both
Mother and father
parents in the household. And so when we look at that, it's really on some like, oh wow, this is what I want for my family. This is what I want for my kids. I want a person that I've known since I was 17 to have my children and to grow up with me and end up being my wife and stuff like that, because that's what the statistics are. That's what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they made us think was the right way to be in a relationship. When, like, you know, over in Africa, we kings and queens, and a king could have multiple queens. Like, it's not just one wife or something like that. That's a whole American thing to have a wife. So it's like growing up and seeing both parents in both households, it was like both toxic, but also it was kind of beneficial too, because okay, I got mom and dad perspective. Like, I don't have to just depend on mom. Granted, I still got put in the box because my father ended up being in jail my whole entire life, basically. So it's like, even though I still got both parents, I really was only raised by one parent. So so you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I got the perspective of, oh yeah, I want my kids to have the same to all my kids to have the same parents, and I want my kids to raise up in the same household and be a real family. But it's like at a young age, you still don't know if this person that you fucking with is gonna be the person that you're gonna end up with.
And that's all I'm trying to say. Why the fuck would you waste fucking 20 plus years on your fucking high school sweetheart and then get all the way to 50 to fucking be single?
Right.
Like,
Because then when you
no
get to
sense.
because when you get to 50, you might as well stay.
You have to explore. We're young women, young men. We're supposed to enjoy fucking life.
Right.
Trying to tie yourself down to one person at a young age is going to drive you fucking crazy. And it's going to be, actually, it's very beneficial for you to motherfucking, even if you want to be with that person, y'all need to go explore life. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be, then hold on. If it's meant to be, it will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be locked in with a motherfucker since 17, and by 37, when y'all really just starting life, y'all motherfuckers tired of each other.
Okay, stand this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't stand a motherfucker guts where you let shit like money and all this shit compromise fucking your fucking 20-year relationship, 20 years that you wasted in your life. Time is precious. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about right now, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
But time is the most precious thing in the world. You cannot get time back. It ain't an amount of money. It ain't nothing. When I say time, guess what? All that time that you just wasted being knocked, I was about to say knocked up, being fucking cooped up with one person should have been a time that you was doing, experiencing your life, because we mature. So at 40 and 50, you shouldn't be, your mindset shouldn't be fucking this whole, fucking this nigga, whole stage, whole phase. It should not be that, because that's my point. That's supposed to already be out your system. We only supposed to be elevating, not going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I started this conversation, I told y'all I went backwards. I was in long-term relationships for fucking, since I was fucking 17 years old. From 17 to like 24, 23. Right. And then from like 24, I took like a 8-month, 9-month, you know what I'm saying, a little breakup type shit like going on. And then I was in a relationship with my ex-husband from like 23 to like 30. You know what I'm saying? My whole 20s gone, wiped. Now I'm 30, like, hey, I'm respectfully, you supposed to still be living it up, you know what I'm saying, at 30, but this is the time where you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be like approaching that stage that y'all are trying to be in right now. Like, you know what I'm saying, around that late 20s, early 30s. It ain't no textbook for this shit. If it happened, it happened. I ain't saying avoid it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that shouldn't be the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's why if it happened, I'm not saying, oh, you feel me? Like, no, hell no, bitch. I'm only 22. I can't love on you. That's not what I'm saying. If it come your way, it come your way. But seeking it is crazy at that young of an age.
At some point in time, like, because when me and her got together, like, it wasn't like I was seeking shit. I told her, I was like, Like, to be honest, like when we first got together and I told her that, I remember sitting in bed after we had sex and I was like, to be honest, like I didn't really think this was gonna last as long as it did. I was like, but I'm thankful it did. I was like, obviously there's some reason why me and you were brought together, whether it's just to grow or whether it's like to figure ourselves out more or comfort ourselves. Can I just say one thing? As somebody who is bisexual and somebody who has been through the ringer in whatever, it's not like put it this way. I don't know how to sit there for a person to not tell them to experiment, to not be able to give yourself that leeway. And so that's when I told her, I was like, listen, like maybe we should just like be together because like I really fuck with you and I love you truly, but why don't we just also have our fun? So have our cake and eat it too. Because let me tell you right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I don't want to be cheated on no more. You don't want to be, and you were the cheater. So, and no, just to her, and she was the one who was getting cheated on. So why the fuck I want to deal with that? Like, I'm sorry, but like you have to know going into any relationship.
So titles for you.
Titles? Like that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's more of a title for you. Like I think we live in this cliche ass world.
It's not a title to me. That to me, I mean, no. It's more. Okay, it's more important than that. Let
me finish explaining what I'm saying. I feel like it's such a title thing because you said, okay, you was getting cheated on, I was getting cheated on. Let's just switch the title of it so the cheating is cool. Because at the end of the day, that's still what it is. It's just that it's not that because, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But because I put this label of an open relationship on it, now the act of cheating is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's only a title thing.
Okay, that's for some open relationships. Like one of the people I work with, they're in an open relationship. They have a boyfriend and a husband. Mm-hmm. And like for them, it works out. For them three, it works out. That's different. Talk about polygamous relationship. Well, hold on. Well, 1 second. Polygamy is open, right? Open relationship, right? No. Actually, so I was incorrect about that. That is not a form of open. That is not. That's its own thing. And like, because I disrespected people saying that shit, and I was like, I felt foolish because I never went through it. God, I really don't want to go through it. But like, I've went through it and dealt with people in that way of it, and I was like really disrespecting them. And like, because here's the thing, you have to give their partner credit. You have to give them credit. You have to give their relationship credit. You can't do that. You're a weak-minded individual. You have to be able to see things from the opposite side point of view. If you can't do that, if you cannot put yourself in someone else's shoes, don't fucking talk about it. Don't speak on it because you just look and sound dumb. And yeah, like,
but that's not no question is a dumb question.
It's not dumb. Educate yourself. Educate yourself.
But who do you get the education
but
from? Motherfuckers who are doing it.
Do not tell people they're wrong in something. Like for example, okay,
but
like
that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, but like
that's judgment versus.
It is, but like that's what I'm saying.
On some shit that you really ignorant to.
So like, all right,
ignorant is not a bad thing. It just means you don't know.
Well, we're just gonna keep it like this. Like, okay, so like, I was on Tinder when I met her. Mm-hmm. I was not talking to anybody for real. She was talking to like a couple people, but it wasn't that serious. Ended up going to the Cleveland Zoo. Had a great time. Got a hotel. She got the hotel. I paid for the zoo, and she bought shit at the zoo for us. And I bought a couple things. That doesn't matter. My point is like, I paid for the zoo.
That was his
I wanted to see her, and so she wanted to see me.
Y'all picked the zoo?
Yeah, I picked the zoo.
I would think you picked the zoo just because it's free.
No. But you paid for the zoo. No. Yeah, I paid for the zoo. I don't care. I paid for the zoo because
the Cleveland Zoo?
Yeah, I paid for the zoo. Listen. She's from Akron. She's from Akron. They don't get to deal with all that. They go through the trenches. Like Akron's really fucking different, let me tell you. I like driving through Akron can visually see it.
It's definitely different, but
it's sad.
More of the trenches than Cleveland.
Well,
sure.
I think it's equal. I think it's pretty equal. The worst place I've ever been to, the most dangerous place, is Florida. I don't care what anybody says. Florida is the most dangerous place I've ever been to. And this is somebody.
Mexico.
I've never been there yet. I haven't been there yet. I want to. But all right, so back to this. It wasn't like we were looking for a relationship. That's not what it was. It just ended up happening to be. And we just got in an argument. Not an argument. We never get in arguments, actually. Only twice I think we ever had. And we've been
never get in arguments.
No.
Was cheating on each other.
No. So here's the thing. For a good couple months in our relationship, this was probably like 3 months into our relationship, we opened it up. No, probably a little less than that. Maybe like two and a half months. I basically, like, I told her, I was like, okay, like, you know, because we wanted to have our fun. And we were having this conversation because she's very intelligent. I give her a lot of credit.
So what was your point of opening a relationship up after 2.5 months?
Explore. Being able to realize, because here's another thing.
Y'all was getting cheated on. Y'all was talking about from people in y'all previous relationships?
Yeah.
So y'all just came in 2 months, 2.5 months, like, fucking, let's just open it up.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, like, for me personally, I got this problem where I like over romanticize shit.
Okay.
And it's not even off the fact. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
You was a fucking lover boy. You want to be in a relationship?
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let the kid live. Let him live.
But as they be saying, bro, I'm a Scorpio. Like, this is what.
Okay.
This
now
the type.
I see where
this the type shit that we do.
So
it's like, but I'm also I'm very much I will ghost you, like it's nothing, and I walk past you the day after that I ghost you, and I don't know you, but so it's like I over romanticize, but
that's like some love bomb and shit, though.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what I do. It's like Cupid. Like,
I got this honest about it.
Like, I really got this arrow because I love you, but when I shoot you with it, you gonna hate me because it's gonna hurt. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's really like on some stinger type shit. Like
that's even more reason why I'm for the shit be a relationship. Like,
that's why I dated a Scorpio last relationship that was bad idea.
Let me know real shit. As somebody with a daughter, like, why even hurt or put, you feel me, like little girls, not little girls, that sound crazy because everybody here grown, but young teenage girls, of course, legal age, younger 20s, you know what I'm saying? If you went to older women, why even put somebody's daughter through some shit like that? Like, when you can just be single. When you can just be single.
That one.
Because if I don't do it to them first, they gonna do it to me.
Fucking tell her. No.
I'm
gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
That's young-minded shit, though.
Here's the thing. Like I said, it goes back to what I said originally. This is the era right now where females really is getting to do whatever the fuck they want, and they think they can.
But it was cool when niggas was doing whatever they wanted to do.
Like,
that don't make sense.
As a guy, like, here's the thing. I hate it so much because every fucking female I meet, in all honesty, they're like, "Oh, you just saying you just like want some pussy and like dip," and I'm like, "I do. What the fuck is wrong with you?" No, I called him out. And I'm like, "Listen here, okay." I'm like, 9 times out of 10, who's the person that's gonna get ghosted? Me. Wanna know why? Because I'm my fucking self. I don't have to sit there and I don't have to act like anybody else for you. I will never not be somebody else for you. Because here's why I got this fucking ghost tattoo, because everybody keeps asking me this. The reason I got this ghost tattoo, and the reason that song you heard the first time in Battleground, I made that song because I was sick and tired of people doing this shit to me. So I told these motherfuckers straight up exactly how I felt. I'm like, listen, I'm not Ghostface, but I'm finna ghost your ass if you fucking like have some shit to purposely fuck with me intentionally. Fuck you, bro. It's over. I just discovered something.
That's it. Okay, look, because we was in a hot seat. Now, speaking of that, this is gonna tie right in.
Okay.
What would you say is the hardest thing about dating you? So we're gonna start from around and then we're gonna come back on.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? I can't take shit serious, bro. Like so
That's pretty fair.
The whole thing with me is that like right now I can say the hardest thing about dating me probably would be like financial situation, and me not being able to take somebody seriously because I always got a second voice in my head. Like I don't put nothing past nobody. So like even if I entrust a person, it's still gonna be a part of me that don't trust that person because anybody is capable of doing anything to you. So you have to be prepared and you have to expect the unexpected. So that's the really toxic part about me. It'd be like my own mind could be.
Like you living though if you always on edge.
Who? No, I'm surviving. That's the whole problem.
But that we shouldn't be surviving though.
But that's
the thing.
that's
a horrible
That's
thing.
the unfortunate.
Spending your whole life surviving versus living.
But look at the environment we put in. We have to like we have to survive to live. We have to live to survive. You see what I'm saying? It's like
yeah, we gotta break the cycle.
But let me finish.
Conform to shit that's already been going on.
Right, but let me finish. So it's almost like, where was I? I was talking about what was the last thing? Damn.
You said you have to get her before she gets you pretty much. Right?
Okay, so going on even with that, it's like you gotta understand like the hardest part about dating me would be that the things that females expect from a male, like on some okay, it's cool to go out and pay for dinners and shit like that. Like I'll do that. That's cool. That's normal dating, average dating. You feel me? We go on a date. If I ask you to go on a date, I'll pay. If you ask me rarely, then you gonna pay for the date. So it's like that type of thing where when I got it, I'm gonna spend it, and I'm not about to trick, but I'm gonna spend it on having a good time for me. I'm not about to spend it on having a good time for you, and I'm not about to buy you feel me? I'm not about to be the type of person to buy purses or shit like that because you gotta show me that you would do that for me first. You feel me? Like, yeah. Like you gotta show me like, oh yeah, I bought you 2K, like just off of the top of the dome, like off the strength, like because I'm a solid nigga. Like it's like when I'm with you, I'm a very loyal person, and that's the whole thing that protect me from being in a relationship. Because, bruh, if I found out my girl fucking another nigga, my chest is going to cave in. I'm going to die. Like I'm sensitive like that. Like I know I'm that sensitive.
Believe it or not, 85% of men chest cave in.
No, for sure.
They found out they girl.
That's why I just don't want to deal with it. I'm like when I tell y'all, like being in a relationship, it just be more so of me. Like. I work a lot. I'll be having a lot of stuff going on. Y'all heard everything that I said I do. And it's like a female need more attention than what I could provide. So that's really it's a whole revolving thing on like attention, money, and it come down to like me being selfish. And I don't have no problem with that. That's why I don't have a problem. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't
all them selfish moments in y'all love on y'all fucking self.
I don't have a problem with being narcissistic or nothing like that because at the end of the day, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? It's only me.
Narcissistic is different than being selfish though. The two really don't correlate too much, to be honest with you.
How come?
Because a narcissist is just a toxic motherfucker. Loving on yourself is not toxic.
Well, yeah, I'm a narcissist. I'm gonna say that because
that's the hardest part about it.
Yeah, I'm a narcissist. I'm a narcissist, and I can. It's like a two-faced thing. I could show to be like overly romantic, but really deep down, I'm very, very, very empathetic. Yeah, like I
know you don't. The way you said, that's the hardest part about dating. This is big facts, no cap. Don't be
the hardest part about dating me is if you can't respect I'm an artist and that I have a grind and I have a goal in life, I can't be with you. And that's just end of the day. That's it. Like I'm about what I worked hard on. And
so, do you feel like you give an adequate amount of time to your girlfriend?
Yes, I definitely do. Sometimes we can't always, but yes, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I do. And she feels that way. Sometimes she'd be like, damn, what you want? Like, I'm like, just none. And then we'll talk about some shit. And then it'll be like, okay, we cool? We're good? Okay, cool. All right, back to what I'm doing, back to what she's doing. Because what she's on is taking care of her son, who I love very much. He's a dope little guy. But that's what she got to do. That's what she got to do. I respect that grind. I respect that hustle. So,
what about you?
The hardest part about dating me is that I used to call myself an alpha female though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do that no more. I don't do that no more. Alpha female is just like, this is why I don't call it being an alpha female no more because I just learned that that's simply not what it is. But an alpha female is supposed to be like more of a dominating female, more of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't for, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing for some shit because I ain't falling for anything type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just learned like that's just like being a great, you know what I'm saying? A great person who like know where the fuck you going, knowing where you came from, and just know you ain't submitting to a motherfucker unless they seem worthy enough for you to submit to. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, I don't even date people who don't have the standards of, you know what I'm saying, quality of man that I'm looking for. Like, I don't even date motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? And if I figure out or find out, first of all, I don't date motherfuckers who like I just meet fresh. Like, if I just met you fresh, there's no possibility of me dating you for like years. You know what I'm saying? Most of the motherfuckers who I end up in relationships with are people who I have known, you know what I'm saying, of and known and been around and jug with and been on a friendship level and or you know what I'm saying, whatever for a long time type shit. Like some shit that you wouldn't even thought would have happened. It just like crazily happened. But when I got married, that was kind of some spontaneous shit. That was like some new shit. That's what made the shit probably a little different. But the hardest part about dating me is just pretty much like I'm foot on necks. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You can't get none of that bullshit past me. Like, all you got to do is keep it a buck with me on every level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we good. We can just make this decision like we would never work out. Like, but you my dog. Like, we can definitely try to build some shit. Like, and motherfuckers don't know I'm straightforward, honest. Like, if I felt like if I was a narcissist, I'm gonna tell a motherfucker like I got narcissist ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very straightforward though. Like, very straightforward. That's why a lot of motherfuckers can't take me. Like, for real though. But
I've been told I'm way too straightforward. There was a girl I went on a date with, and it didn't last like 10 minutes because she was like, "You're way too straightforward."
yeah, a lot of motherfuckers want shit like
They don't want
sugar coated and like I'm not that type of person. Like indirect shit and like no, I'm straight to the point. Like straight to the point. Like I ain't gonna. I got a crazy story, but this ain't about me.
One other problem, though, I will say very truthful. The hardest thing to date me is I'm a freak. So that's truth.
Yeah, that's not a bad quality though. Like
it's not, but like it depends. Like how.
That's why you need to find your person. Like if you feel like that's a flaw, like that means that the person who you with is not your person. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my partner, we good. Everything's good.
So why would you feel like that's a bad quality?
I've literally been told that's a bad quality.
And that's what I'm saying. Whoever
70 plus females are friends of mine or people I've interacted with in general, just dating, whatever. Like,
yeah, sex is a very healthy part of a relationship.
It very much is.
I done seen shit. Motherfuckers say
like 65% of your relationship, very truthfully, makes up 65%.
I don't know about 65, but I got this what is it? I got this graph, right, that we did for a previous episode. And it's like pretty much like your standards of dating. You know what I'm saying? Like what's more important to you? Personality, sex, fucking I forgot the other three things on there though. Like true looks, like shit like that. Like I think that was definitely one of them. Like just like yo motherfucking like yo drive. Like I don't give a fuck if you can be the most fire look wise. You got a bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you don't got no drive, like if you doing the same shit, if you just don't got no drive to like elevate, like that shit is a definite turn off for me.
It gets boring and tiresome.
That's a definite turn off to me. Like it's first of all, I haven't met nobody who already been established with a bag to the point where they don't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting money, but it's right now money. I'm talking about generational money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you think like you gonna build generational wealth off of whatever the fuck y'all be doing out here nowadays, because I don't even know. Like scamming, selling fentanyl, whatever the fuck y'all are doing. If y'all feel, yeah, you can't build generational wealth off that. Cause I'm not really interested in the little bag that you get right now. Like, you got to show me that you got some type of drive. It's not really a money thing. That's more y'all generation. Worried about purses and shit, like, and worried about 2K and shit, like, motherfuckers worried about 2K and don't even got 2K in their account. Like,
I truly,
you know what I'm saying?
2K.
Like, we for real though. We gotta like kind of get our priorities together. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't wrong. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
All right, next question for the hot seat, man. I want to hear this. All right, so is cheating a deal breaker? We already know your answer over here.
Let me just reiterate.
Yeah, reiterate for sure. Is cheating a deal breaker?
Yes, because at the end of the day, the way my mind works, I could be all for you. I could be zapped over you, love you to death and shit like that. But and I could even still have that possibility in my head, like I know she fucking somebody else. But once you validate it, oh my god, I look at you. I look at you. I look at that person like a whole different person. Like, oh my god, you let somebody else do the same shit that I do to you, cause I bust shit down. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like for you to go to somebody else and get bust down like the same. I know, like, listen, it's a whole mental thing. Like I can't fuck with you. Like I don't belong to you no more.
So
My attention don't belong to you. No, I don't cheat. I've never cheated. Like I'm a very loyal person. Like I really do like being with one person, but like I be putting like it's just not fitting right now. Like I just can't be with one person because I don't trust nobody. It just or like I can't give nobody that full undivided attention. So I just gotta divide it between all of them.
Right. All right, so you.
So, okay. Can you repeat the question?
Cheating a deal breaker.
Depends on like if they're willing to be better. But most of the time, yes. Most of the time, yes. Absolutely.
What you mean if they're willing to be better, right? Not cheat?
Yeah, if they're willing like to own up to their because here's the thing. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I ask you one time and you don't give me a straightforward answer, we ain't cool.
Telling the truth though?
If she's telling the truth, then they
then
did
just
cheat.
Felt like she lied. Like
Yeah, I'm the type of person.
Well, hold on. Let me answer this because I dealt with this not too long ago. This was a couple of relationships ago. Basically, like, okay, so like I was in the wrong because she was honest, and I didn't believe her. I was like, she said no, but I really felt like she was because she was acting weird and sly, and I was like, listen, bro, like I just want to see the phone at this point. I was like, just let me see the fucking phone. Like, I'm tired of it. Let me see the phone. Everything's cool. Let me see the phone. So I saw the phone. She was telling the truth. I looked dumb as shit. And I was like, damn. She was like, nah, I warned you. If you did that, like we was gonna have to break up. I was like,
well,
okay.
If you worried about looking at somebody's phone, like that's a recipe for disaster anyway.
Like that's why we broke up.
Definitely find what you're looking for sure.
Oh yeah, you probably will.
For sure. Even if you
that's why I'd rather
you don't find what you're looking for, you're gonna find something that you're gonna be pissed off about.
Yeah. So it's actually, I felt really upset about myself.
That's what I'm saying. That's young shit though. Like a motherfucker who already been through life and like they not looking through the phone. If you got a intuition in your body that say, "Oh, I need to look through your phone," and you already know the answers that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. It's no need. I don't need to validate shit. Like my feel.
You could just be crazy too.
Well, that's self. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you recognizing that within yourself. I can't recognize that for you, or neither can your mate. Like, but if you crazy, you know you crazy. Period.
Facts.
Like
some people aren't willing to
admit that. Just because you don't find that in the motherfucking phone, don't mean ain't shit going on. That's true. Some motherfuckers just know how to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Like, so yeah, this shit different. It's different. Is cheating a deal breaker for me? For sure. Like, we don't. To be honest with y'all though, I don't think. I have. Yeah, I did my baby father. I was about to lie. I'm about to say I don't think that I knowingly, you know what I'm saying, went through getting cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, but even when I did find out some shit like as far as my relationship with my baby father, which wasn't my ex-husband, you know what I'm saying? It was like the shit was already over with. Like we both was cheating. Like I'm telling you now, like, I get cheated on, I'm making the greatest. You know, Pain bring the best music. I'm coming like Lenny Williams. I can't listen to the song no more. Okay. So y'all as young men. I want to ask, do y'all believe in a stereotype that women only cheat out of emotion? Or women capable of cheating only for physical reasons?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I don't think I don't think there's any way, shape, or form that you could question that. I don't think it's out of emotion. I think sometimes it's just physical attraction, and sometimes, unfortunately, that's the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. For some women, not all women. I will never disrespect all women like that. Some women,
That's not
yes.
disrespectful. That's actually, though, I think a lot of women would agree with you.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm okay.
Or
Can I ask why?
You're probably one of the only men that I've heard say that women are capable of cheating only out of like physical attraction.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people feel like, no, if you fucking with a nigga like and you cheating on your nigga like, or you cheating on your dude or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then they're lying to themselves.
But if you're cheating, then it's because you have an emotional attachment to that man.
Well, then they're lying to themselves.
Absolutely. But the vast majority of men would say that. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that?
Maybe that's what I was about to say. But I was going to say we all know that women, like, when it comes to who they want to be with, women are very logical and strategical at that. Like I feel like how you just said, for a person to even date you, it take a couple years for you to get to know them. A female has to open up to a man. Like, you have to physically open up to a man in order to let him inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like if a female cheat, it's more so out of intention rather than emotion. Like, is that what you guys saying?
But that's contradicting what you said.
Oh.
You said the opposite.
No, I'm saying
you said you don't feel like a woman can cheat. That a woman can only cheat out of emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can only cheat on her dude if she has an emotional attachment to whoever she's cheating with.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a lot, I feel like that too. I feel like, yeah, it's logic, but it's also like, it might just be a dude that a female want to fuck on because she want to either get some get back, or she just like the way he look, or she feel like,
and that's what else her relationships for.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's been majority of the times that I cheated in relationships. But I would say none of them was for emotional.
You know what?
Like,
I give you a lot of credit.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
None of them was like,
let me just say that.
Hold on. But
credit for that, because there are a lot of women in this world who, as it's specifically towards men in this specific like conversation, room full of men that would not be willing to admit that, and I give you a lot of credit, and that shows a lot of character.
I don't know what world you living in, because that's not what I see. I don't know if you just like the 22-year-olds in Cleveland, but I'm talking about, if you look at all these podcasts, if you look at all these interviews, if you look at just like, I know motherfuckers from everywhere, from down south, up north, out west, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about overall. I'm not just focused on where I'm from or the motherfuckers who I've encountered, you know what I'm saying, physically in my life. I'm talking about overall. Nobody would say, all women be like, they be trying to downplay it, like, no, you really fuck with him like that. That's why you cheated. Like, physically, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an emotional thing. Like, a lot of men say, I know that my bitch is in love with another nigga because she cheated. You know what I'm saying? Or I know, like, she fucking with him on that level because she cheated. Because a lot of women really, I can't even say nowadays, though. I'm just gonna say my generation, like, a lot of women was only like really going crazy on the cheating shit when they knew that the relationship was over with. You know what I'm saying? You will still be in a relationship, but you know, like in your heart, like, yeah, this shit is a wrap. Like, this is my transitional stage. Yeah. Like, I'm over it. Dudes, it's more like they wait till after. You know what I'm saying? You gotta physically hear, like, oh no, it's a wrap. It's over with. Like, we no longer for them to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for them to go through their little transitional stage. Yeah. You already know, after a breakup with a dude, like, he gonna go try to fuck it out of his system. He gonna have his days where don't nobody really know about, where he just, like, really, that shit, you can feel that shit in his stomach, like, damn, it's really over, like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Sick. Like, sick.
Listen, it take me genuinely, like, after any breakup, I swear, it could be after I ghost somebody, I consider that as a breakup. Even when I ghost that person, it still take me like a good like, I say it depends on the person, but it'll take me like 2 weeks just to stop like thinking about that person. Like, Like also real shit.
So my question is to you then, because now I'm questioning what you just said. Because here's the thing. If you ghosting somebody on purpose,
he just said he a narcissist. I know where you going with this.
Yeah, bro. Like
I know where you going with it. Come on.
They about to expose me.
I'm sorry. But like, if you really thinking about this person, you might actually want to start waking up and realizing what you're doing. And it seems like you are, but like you choosing not to get better.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but like, as a man who's dealt with females like that, and I've told them, I'm like, listen, I don't give a fuck what you did to me. Fine, like it's cool. Like you don't like me, that's fine. I don't like you, but don't get mad and don't. He got out the door.
No, my daughter back there. Sorry, take him back where he belongs. We're in the middle of a podcast.
The thing is that, and I'm just gonna say this. You have to be willing to want to change. Otherwise,
he's 19.
But don't yeah, like you said, don't pursue it.
He's
if you
ain't
ain't
how not to be a narcissist.
If you ain't, let me say this also, like you got to self heal, and I mean like not fuck it out your system,
bro. I've been trying to figure this shit out since.
Listen to me. I'm speaking from man to man right now.
Hold on, since when?
Okay.
What?
Okay. You've been trying to figure it out since when?
Since I was like, this is not a long time.
At my point exactly.
But this is my. This is all right. Good. Let me sit up. Let me sit up.
Still trying to figure it out.
Let me sit up right now. All right.
Still trying to figure out what the fuck traumatized.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? And I'm telling you. These key things, social media is a fucking demon, bro. Social media is a fucking demon. You have to start realizing this shit. Now start waking up to your surroundings around it. The people you choose to provide yourself around, the people you say you want to aspire to be, aspire. Don't despire. Like don't descend down the fucking spiral staircase. Like walk up the damn staircase. Like you saying you want. Listen, like right now. I want a better job for me and my family. I want a better job for me and my girl and her son, who's not my own, but is mine in my eyes. I'm sorry in any way, shape, or form if this offends you, but bro, do not, if you really gonna stick by your code of conduct of ghosting, then you better motherfucking real talk feel exactly how it feels in that regard. To know how to get ghosted, because I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Being ghosted is one of the worst feelings in your life. For no reason have I ever not felt some type of way, and I've lied to myself many times about being ghosted and not acting like I gave no fucks about it, bro. In deep down inside, that shit hurts worse than finding out somebody's cheating. I'm sorry. If you feel differently, but that's just me.
Okay, so look. First of all, I feel like it's a negative light on ghosting. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that ghosting is a bad thing. I feel like I don't owe you. If we had our fun, we went through our situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you an explanation of why I don't want to fuck with you no more. You should.
You should want to at least educate that person so that way they can provide.
But at the end of the day, no. But that's not true because my focus, if I'm in a ghosting stage, which means I'm in a fucked up stage in my life, my priority is not if you gonna get better or to let you know why I ghosted you. It might be absolutely nothing on your end be the reason why I ghosted you. It could not be nothing on your end, so it's nothing to really teach you. At the end of the day, you have to self-reflect and you have to self-reflect and you have to figure it out at the end of the day on your own. And figure out that's part of finding your self-worth. That's part of finding yourself. It's to kind of like prioritize the things that you feel like may be the reason that you got ghosted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, did I do this? Did I do that? No, it's not a good feeling, I guess, but I ain't trying to be funny, but I've never been ghosted in my life.
You're lucky.
You know what I'm saying? I've never fucked with a motherfucker. Like, motherfuckers really fuck with my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't trying to toot my own shit, though. But when I find a motherfucker who I rock with, we end up being in relationships for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
every time that I ghosted somebody, I had a reason to ghost.
I understand you had a reason to ghost them, but like my thing is, you should have been the bigger person.
But that's a weakness.
But
no, it's not. It's not.
But he shouldn't have though. We're talking to a 19-year-old. I cannot emphasize that.
I
enough.
don't. But you gotta understand also. This is the generation that is going to take up heave when we're gone. This is.
You're not in my generation.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to die. I'm probably gonna die sooner than all of y'all. Who knows?
You wasn't thought of.
Probably not. But
I was down there in fucking middle school when you was born.
But my thing is like.
You born in 2000?
No, I was born in 2001. Yeah. What year were you born?
2003.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the same generation.
You were born the same. I think the same year as my girl, probably either 2003 or 2004. One of the two, whatever the case. Just like real talk, like seriously, you should think about what I'm saying because I'm telling you right now, most of the dudes in our generation don't give a fuck about this shit, and like I'm trying to get ahead of the ball game right now because, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because my dad and I had a conversation 2 weeks ago, and he said, Devin, no matter what you do, is you gotta be honest with yourself, be honest with that individual you're with, and be honest about what you can do to be better. And that person doesn't need to, but at least should be honest able to tell you what exactly you did wrong, because they would want, I would think, from every perspective I've been in or they've been in, that they would want to see you succeed. If they don't want to see you succeed, they never give a fuck about you in the first place.
Exactly. Okay. I'm glad you said that. Listen. Exactly. I was just about to say. And right now, being the age that I'm at, these females don't give a fuck about me. You feel me? So it's like
not.
So it's like
some of them, not all of them.
Most you gotta think we is in the sexy red era now. Like
these I like sexy red.
Like
actually.
they don't
She's
give
hot.
a fuck. You feel me? Like it's like they don't give a fuck. And
it's for sure. Like,
but I'm telling you, I care enough to not give a fuck at all.
But my
like, that's the best
way
is
your caring could like.
It's definitely unhealthy. Everything that you're trying to like. You know what I'm saying? Fucking put him up on. I get it.
Let me get some of this.
Go ahead. It's the fucking Romel was sipping out of this one, but the fucking.
I'm just trying to help him.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I will listen. Let me tell you when I plan on taking all the emotions of a female into consideration. I mean, not that I don't now, but let me say when I feel like I'm gonna start taking everything into consideration as far as like caring and being compassionate. Okay. I'll start dealing with that shit probably once I turn like at least like 23, 24. And I'm gonna say that because you gotta think, bro, I ain't even hit my age where I can legally drink yet.
Right. Listen, all I'm saying is I want you to have your fun right now. Obviously, I want you to have your fun because I always tell everybody I want them to have their fun. I want everybody to be able to understand and experiment. I mean, that shit. That's why I told my friends, like, I sat down and had a fucking relationship talk with my friends and was like, listen, keeping it real with you guys, like, the reason some of your marriages are crumbling is because you didn't have that opportunity to be able to explore and find yourself. You chose in the end of your day, like in the end of your guys' days and the end of the relationship as it crumbles and falls, you decided to not want to give other options and that or other possibilities. Yeah. I have friends who are from Africa, and like this is majority of my friend group. We call ourselves the cousins. Mm-hmm. I haven't talked to them in a minute, but like, and that's basically because everything they've ever told me, being in relationships and some of them being single as fuck, that every single thing they told me, I had basically learned it from an African experience because they're from the islands and from the place where it really is that different from where, like you said, like marriage is an obstacle. It's an illusion. Mm-hmm. Marriage is a piece of fucking paper. Mm-hmm. But it's what you choose to make marriage that means more. Mm-hmm. Okay?
This nigga done dropped the cup. Wake your ass up. Drop it.
You good. Funny to me because like some days I do feel like, you know, I'm like, okay, well, my relationship is really cool right now, but am I always doing everything I should be doing? No, absolutely not. I never will be, probably, but I want to, and I want to aspire to that. But I'm never in my honest like life gonna ever be perfect. It's just never gonna happen. Like God didn't make us to be the same. I'm just trying to educate you on something because I needed the education
Right.
and your age.
Eventually, I ain't gonna lie to you. The karma definitely catch up. Like,
But no,
even,
don't think of it like that.
No,
I
but
really
that's
want you to not think of it like
no,
that.
but
Because
that's
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I'm telling you, but that's what it. That's what it is. That's
It
what it is.
is.
That's what it is.
But
That's what it is.
life experience.
No,
The person.
No,
Listen,
I believe
the person
you
who I
can
am-
create your own destiny. I'm very much in that belief.
The person that I am right now.
It's not giving that. Trust me, this shit is already written for
Yeah,
us.
like
it's
this shit.
over with.
This shit
I
is
think
written.
it depends.
Like I think we
It depends on if
we
you believe in God or not. That's
I
what
believe
it
in
is,
God.
so.
we influence what happens, but not really. We still don't even influence because this shit already lined up for us. It's just he really got it rolled up for us, and then we step into the day, and he be like, "All right, nigga, this your assignment for today." Like that's basically the type shit we going through with God.
Okay,
Like-
yeah, fair.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is really rolled up, but he telling you like you got this decision, this decision. This decision gonna take you. This decision gonna take you over here, but this isn't gonna take you over here. But you also got this option too because we got free will. So it's like, he got the shit written out for us. It's just different routes that we take, and it's different pathways that we take to get to where we're going. But eventually,
Can I
we get
ask
to
you
where we're
something?
going. What's up?
Are you religious?
I grew up religious. Like
That's fine.
I want to say, I'm gonna say yeah because at the end of the day,
Do you believe in God?
absolutely.
If you don't, I don't. That's fine.
Well,
I
how could you be
respect
religious
it.
and not believe in God?
You definitely can. I mean, like from any other aspect.
Let me
of
tell
it.
you-
Religion is
let me tell you-
God-based, though.
Right.
It is. I mean, yeah, but
So
I'm
that's
not-
impossible. That's more spirituality.
well. Let me say this. Okay?
I'm gonna tell you my take on it because
Go on,
I'm-
because I'm really
Yeah, I
curious.
don't really want to get into the whole religious
Yeah.
talk. Though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's not like that.
but
The reason I asked that question is
Mhm.
because have you ever read the Bible?
absolutely, I read the Bible. I just told you I went to Catholic school since kindergarten. I know the Bible from front to back.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like
We'll have this
quite-
conversation off the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
No, it
like,
don't have to be off, but it's like let's.
But I would-
keep the emotion of the conversation.
yeah, like I do want to say like, bruh, when it comes to I love to have a girlfriend that I can, you feel me, have fun with all the time and shit like that. But at the same time, bro, I'm really sparing myself right now because it's a lot of emotional pull on that shit. Like, I really be feeling like in a relationship, bro. It'd be like because I'm the alpha male and shit like that. I really have to be on top of everything that I have going on. So it's like it's not just about her. You feel me? So and a lot of females they not willing to accept that because a lot of women, a lot of young females, like you know what I'm saying, like my age are narcissistic because we are the age that we are. Like we just got out of high school. This shit is main character syndrome everywhere. Like we just got out of high school, nigga. We just stepping into college, and that's another thing too. I never trust a female in college. Like, and so most females that I talk to, they tend to be college students or stuff like that. Nothing against college students, but you have a variety of people that you could talk to, you could communicate with, you could have sex with. It's college. Like I expect people to be in college doing whatever the fuck they want to do. So in that sense, I just really be on some like, bro, I'ma just think I don't like parties. I don't I don't like being around a lot of people. I'm not a crowd follower, bro. I'm very much so like an introverted social butterfly. So,
we would be friends. We would be
sure,
fucking
for sure.
friends.
So-
Let me tell you, we could be friends.
I just also I play my role. That's it. That's all.
But what is your role?
My role is what I'm doing right now, bro. Like it's genuinely me crafting on everything. Like just me figuring out where do I stand with this music shit. Where do I stand with the sit down podcast? Where do I stand with making my own financial income outside of the sit down and outside of photography and shit like that? Like it's everything that like my dogs. Like I got plans set up for my dogs. Yeah, like my plans set up for my dog. And you see, like I'm still going down the list. I haven't even gotten to the landscaping yet. I haven't even got to like me like diving really deep into like just generational shit. Like my nephews, you know what I'm saying? Like I still got my nephews to take care of, and I still got shit to do with them that I haven't done yet because I've been working, I've been grinding so hard. I don't even have time to spend with them that I want to spend. You know what I'm saying? So like for a female, let me finish. Like for a female to come into my life right now, it'll have to be like she got to be very much like. And I just came out of a love situationship or a ghost relationship, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it'll take a very much a dedicated female, or it'll take more so like a female who has her own structure. She gotta have her own working life. She gotta have her own shit that she got going on herself to phase her attention off of me for a minute, because I'm not about to be there for literally like 75% of the time because I got other shit that I'm going on with. So I'm not saying that to say like I'm just not expecting nobody right now. Like I'm really not expecting nobody to vibe with me right now. I really almost feel like I be more so like a hated personality, like with our generation, shit like that, just because of how I be thinking. But I'm really just ahead of my time. Like I feel like they all gonna feel me. The females that I have ghosted or have left alone because of what the fuck they did or some shit like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, it get real petty. I like if you leave me on red, I feel some type of way. Now I gotta I really gotta.
That's not being ahead of your time, though. That's childish as fuck. Like,
I'm sorry, but like, listen, like you leave me on
no, like red shit. Like I'm saying, she about to give us shit together.
Because leaving somebody on red, that's first of all, you could be actually that's a very mature move. You could be trying to collect your fucking thoughts because you don't want to say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You answer and reply to shit so much out of emotion nowadays. That's half the battle. You know what I'm saying? That's hold on. That's half the battle. Like if you just sit back and really like stop, like I was just telling you about this microwavable ass society, like shit is so instant and so like on the fly and so like illy prepared and unfucking thought of. Like motherfuckers not thinking, motherfuckers not using their brain no more. Like motherfuckers is really reacting off of instinct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can be having a conversation. I hate having a conversation with a motherfucker and the whole time they like trying to sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when y'all talking, like, or when I'm talking to anybody, whoever, like when I'm talking to my daughter, like I'm really listening. I'm really taking in what the fuck is being said to me. And I'm really letting that shit register, and then I'm coming up with like the best response. But I'm not listening, or I'm not just sitting here letting you talk and ask to respond to you. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of things like that go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why motherfuckers need to go through them stages. I can't express that enough. Go through them stages. You know what I'm saying? Be a fucking young, wild, whatever. It don't even gotta be no pill popping, taking drugs, like all the negative shit that we think about when we say wow. It don't even gotta be that. It can just be living free. You know what I'm saying? Just living fucking period. Period. You just have to live free.
I'm free from toxicity. I'm free from relationship.
And that's my main thing.
And
like,
and I can say this, as somebody who's a little bit older than you, not that age is mattering right now.
Shit, it do. It definitely do.
Because
if you my age and I hear somebody my age say, "Oh, yeah, when somebody leave me on red, like I'm ghosting them, or I feel a type of way." That's no. It's not okay. But listen to what I'm saying. If I hear somebody my age or my age group, my realm, say something about being left on fucking red and fucking damn near 35 years old, like that's crazy to me. Your priorities is totally fucked up if you worried about a motherfucker. First of all, you say you want a motherfucker to be busy and you want a motherfucker to have some shit going, but then you want me to respond to every motherfucking text message you send or pick up the phone every time you call this motherfucker. I can't be too busy. I can't be too busy.
Okay, but look, it takes a different type of maturity. It don't even be maturity, bro. Like you can really just send me a text like shit.
I'm busy right now.
But why do I owe you that?
Why?
Because we talking? No. So because I'm talking to somebody, I owe them every motherfucking to drop what I'm doing, and every time they try to reach out to me. What? Like no. That's what I'm saying. You see how you said a situationship, but you expect like marriage type of shit from a motherfucker? That's the problem, y'all. Like we gotta learn the difference between relationships and dating. You know what I'm saying? Relationships and dating. I mean, I think as people, we owe each other a certain level of respect. But to hurry up and drop what I'm doing to reply to your text message, I don't owe you that.
Like my girl,
I don't owe you that.
Like my girl, it don't gotta be right away. It don't gotta be like, you feel me. But to leave somebody to be having an engaging conversation or like an informative conversation and shit like that, and then you leave somebody on red twice, and then you just be like, you just dub back. Like,
well, if we in the midst of having a conversation and you just ghost me in the middle of the conversation, that's something totally different than not replying to your text message or leaving you on red. I mean, well, she was with her other nigga. That's common sense. Okay, then. So say that you left her or you ghosted her because she was fucking with another nigga, not because she left you on red. You see the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know she fucking with somebody else. If she ghost for a few hours and y'all in the middle of a conversation, that's common sense. We don't even have to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you fucking with somebody else. Now, is she wrong? No. But if she's telling you she's not fucking with somebody else, then yes, she's wrong.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Now, it don't make me wrong to just leave her alone. You feel me? Like,
that's why I said I don't feel like ghosting is a bad thing. It's plenty of situations where ghosting is well needed.
Because at the end of the day, one thing about
I don't owe you shit. Like,
one thing about me, you only got so much leeway. Like, I'm not about to chase you. I'm not about to triple text you or nothing like that. Like, I really like for stuff to go very, very smoothly. Like, even if we get to arguments and shit like that, that's cool. But at the same time, like, if we gonna work shit out, we're gonna work shit out. But when it comes to like females fucking with other niggas and shit like that, I'm not about to chase you down. I'm not about to step outside my box and make it feel like I'm pressed for you. Right. Not like, I know I'm a good looking nigga. I'm a good nigga. I don't have to cater to. I want to cater to a good female, but at the same time, I'm not about to just let my guard down. I'm not about to just make myself vulnerable enough for me to reach out to you and you steady trying to dog a nigga or you trying to take advantage of the generosity that I'm giving you right now. When I know I really got some fucked up ways. I really got some narcissistic ways, and so I'm stepping outside of my box to keep up with communication with you. I'm really stepping outside the box to really tap in with you and trying to get to know you and shit like that, when I really don't have to spend my time doing this with you. So for you to leave me on red, or like for you could at least, you feel me, make up a lie. I'll talk to you later. You don't even got, bruh, I'll talk to you later or some shit like that. Or like even, because that's just as toxic as no, not for real. I accept that. I will accept. I accept that. It's a cliffhanger. Like, you can't just leave somebody off the cliff, like, and then expect for somebody to want to speak with you. Like, you gonna come back on a random day. It's just the fact that you don't know. That's the only difference. But here's my thing. That's the only difference. But here's my thing. But I'd rather. Why the fuck are we lying? Why this? Listen, when motherfuckers get this in their head, I'm not nobody to lie to. Show up as you. Don't lie to me. Don't show up as a representative. If you know you got niggas, if you know you got hoes, then just keep it a buck.
That's what exactly what.
Even sometimes, listen, from experience, even sometimes when you still keep it a buck, a motherfucker still gonna feel some type of way.
Can't handle the truth.
Releases whatever is on your.
But that's on them.
You know what I'm saying?
That's on them.
Like, everything is on them. Nothing is on you. You do not owe nobody shit. I've been saying this whole conversation. All of it is on them. If they feel like you're 19 being faithful to them, that's on them.
Right.
That's on them. That's the dumbest shit ever.
I maybe this is probably the first time in my entire life, I'm not gonna lie, I have heard somebody who's older than me, closer towards your age, say this, and I'll take it and carry it with me, but it is different to hear it from this side of things. I'm just keeping it real.
Cause, bro, like
19,
there are a lot.
Saying that you ain't texting nobody, that you ain't talking to nobody else, that you ain't.
Oh, I know damn well I'd be lying then. I know damn well. I'm not stupid.
That is impossible. Listen, but what I'm saying is that is rare.
Listen, I don't got no girlfriend. I don't got no hoes. I don't text nobody. It's just me.
And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Until it ain't just me. I pick up shit when I want to. See?
Yeah.
So, all right. I want to know one more question from y'all, man. As far as this little shit, this really wasn't even hot. This was actually very like informative and just like it definitely showed y'all personalities a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Relationships tend to do that. Like how you move in a relationship tend to show like a lot about your character and your personality. You know what I'm saying? And just like how you think and 22 in a relationship, open relationship with someone who has a child. You know what I'm saying? Like those are all different type of dynamics that you just normally see younger people in nowadays.
Shout outs to my girl for being a great mother, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to her for sure. Mommy cated. Absolutely. That's where it started at. Cause
she's a fantastic mom. I give her a lot of credit because I'm like in some parts I'm like you be lacking in our relationship, but I'm like you are a fantastic mom, and that shit inspires me.
But not only do we need fantastic moms and strong moms and dominant moms, but we need fantastic father figures. We need role models. We need more of show me the way. Don't tell me the way. Show me the way, and be an example of not who I should be, but what I could be. Like we all got a decision to make. But when you see that influence, when you see that role model, it helps your mind to think, okay, well, what would he do? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what would he do in this situation? What would he think about this situation? Bro, listen, being somebody's stepfather, it's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, for sure. Because at the end of the day, it takes a village, and with that being said, that child needs somebody like you in their life.
Thank you, Brody. I really appreciate that.
For sure, man. For sure. Shout out to all the dads out there, the stepdads, the god dads, just the father figures, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck it. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, shout out to the fathers that don't have kids.
True, yeah, that's why I said father figures. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers who uncles, you feel me, stood in as that father figure. It's a lot of motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Like, shout out to everybody, man. Before we get up out of here, I do want to yeah. Those are the type of motherfuckers who just you don't even really get energy to. Like,
but anyway, we skip past them.
So we gonna go quick. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go quick. Just some little fun shit real quick, and then we been lightweight going. It's giving great stream. Like we been going in this bitch for 4 hours. Like 4 hours. That's great conversation. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit just flow through and you know what I'm saying. Shout out to both of y'all again for pulling up though, because it's like when you had conversations like that and it turned into 3-4 hours without you even knowing, that means it's just a great pod. We're definitely playing some shit before we get up out of here. It's only right. Yeah, switch. Do a little bit of both. Yeah. All right, so we gonna do some shit called pick your poison, man. It's just a like this or that type of situation. Okay. We gonna go a little cliche with it, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I like to ask everybody this who come on the pod. We gonna go fuck it. Let's go shoes. Y'all know we big shoe heads over here. Let's go Jordans or just Nike as a brand.
Nike.
All right. Let's go loyalty or respect.
Respect.
I'm gonna go loyalty. Just because, and I'm gonna go Jordan too. I was asking y'all this, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go loyalty just because I feel like if you loyal to me, then you should respect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not loyal to nothing, nobody, nothing, no movement that I don't respect.
Respect me, but if you respect me first,
you can respect somebody and not be loyal to them. That's not true. That's not true. Wow.
I could be committed to a female and still beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah, but I don't know. That went kind of dark.
You getting dark with it.
But you said you can be loyal to her and still beat the fuck out of her.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about people in general. I'm not even.
I'm not going in general. But
I don't think that correlates.
I'm saying that to say you can be committed to somebody and you can still go overboard with disrespect to it. Like you could. Yeah. I'm committed to that person.
Yeah.
But do I respect that person as an individual? Do I respect that person enough to speak to them how they supposed to be spoken to treat them right. I don't respect them enough. So you know what I'm saying?
But why would you be loyal to a motherfucker that you don't respect though? That's so something about you though. Like, yeah, but that's not healthy though. Like,
Not everybody is
that's negativity. Like, we talking about strictly. It's I for sure, for sure. But listen, I've never been loyal to a motherfucker who I didn't respect.
You need to be.
You know what I'm saying? But I've respected motherfuckers who I never met a day in my life just off of their presentation.
That's facts.
But that don't mean that I'm loyal to you. You know what I'm saying?
I've ever met, I respect them. Do I have
Loyalty to them? Like, no, like,
no, God no.
So I can, you know, I can't even say I see it both ways. But
I would rather have respect. I'd rather be respected.
For sure. All right, let's go. Faith, quote unquote, spirituality or religion.
I say spirituality.
And can I say why I say that?
Go ahead.
So I say spirituality because I don't want to get too deep into it because it's a very long conversation. Yes. But I say spirituality because based on the information that we have from religions are man-made. Spirituality, it can't be man-made. Like, don't get me, like, God is everything. It's still direct relationship with the creator, with the creator. And so when you have religion, so you have the white man telling you have to do this in order to be or the black man or the Israelite. Yeah, or it could be anybody, but I say the white man because that's who runs Christianity. You know what I'm saying? That's who typically runs Christianity and Catholicism. But not in my community. Right. Most of my or religious leaders are black. But for us, but that's baptism. That's going into Pentecostal Christianity. Right. That's why I say I ain't want to get too deep into it. Right. But I want to say, but it's structured by the white man from even back in the day. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day when when they put the Bibles in our faces and said this is what you should believe in, even when it wasn't the right word. You know what I'm saying? They manipulated us into believing something. Right. So, but I want to get to the. I want to get to the fact that before we get to, I want to get to the fact that spirituality provides a different type of tranquility than religions, because in spirituality there is no why. Energy, the law of conservation says that energy can't be created or destroyed. It's just it can only be transferred. And so from that point on, spirituality is all energetic. It's all through vibrational energy, and it's all through like a different type of subconscious touch. It's through you though. That's the major difference between spirituality and religion is it's your direct connection to God versus cutting out. You know what I'm saying? Cutting the middleman. Like it's like religion is God, Jesus, and the preacher, then you. But when it comes to spirituality, it's God and you. And then you know what I'm saying? It's God, Jesus, and you. It's like three different. It's like a whole different type of vibe when you can confide in yourself because you believe in God, rather than confide in the religion because you believe in God. Like you could say, through the power of, you know what I'm saying? I go to church and I receive power through God. But you could also say, as a spirituality person, you could say that I meditate and I receive the same power through God, and I remain triumphant. I remain the champion of this shit because God intentionally gave me his touch through my 7 chakras. You could literally say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I said spirituality. For sure. Yeah, spirituality for me too.
Next, let's do creating music or performing music.
Creating.
I can't say that yet.
I can't get as vulnerable yet on stage type presence yet, and I think you could see that, especially where I want to be, like, to be able to express my music in person yet. I would need financial backing. I would need, like, because I'm really there to paint an image. Like, I'm taking this pen and I'm drawing with the pen. I ain't drawing with the fucking pencil because I'm not racing the marks. I just want you to live it in that moment.
So do you feel like, okay, so you said you're not putting like all, like.
No, it's not that I'm not putting my all. It's just I haven't reached where I want to be with that yet. I want to do more, but I still have personal learn to.
As far as your performance, you said that you said I know you can see. What did you say about that?
Meaning like
But what did you say? Because I'm trying to.
Okay, like
I don't want to say misconstrue your words.
Right. Okay.
You said
so, like,
I'm not all the way there with leaving my what on like what you just say?
My performance yet. Like I'm not there all the way yet, in my opinion. I always want to strive to be better as an entertainer.
Right. Right.
So that just for me personally.
So I would say that
I got a different question for you though, because you don't have too many performances and shit up under your belt.
Right.
So
That's what I'm about to say.
Is creating music or podcasting?
I would say creating music because music has brought me, like, even just by listening to music and discovering different vibrations, man. Like, it's a different type of feeling when, like, music can't be expressed through words all the time. It can be expressed through emotions. It can be expressed through visions, sonically. And so when it comes to podcasting, podcasting really becomes pure conversation and communication. And not all of us have that skill of communicating completely. And I think music is the one thing that tackles every form of communication, because you can see something and like it. You can see a performance and like it. You can see a music video and like it. You can hear the music and like it. You can feel the music. You can experience a whole album. You can live the music, and even during, like, when you having day-to-day experiences, you can hear a verse. You can hear a bridge. You can hear a chorus, and it's like it's way different because music is a whole different world. Like, it's a whole different universe. Podcasting is too. Don't get me wrong, because podcasting allows you to alleviate yourself from the things that you've been thinking on, and alleviate yourself from the ideas that you've been building up. You've been cooking this whole time. So it's like visually you could bring that out, like how you got your setup. Like, that's all a part of the creativity of having a podcast. But also when you get on here and you get to talking about the things that you've never talked about before, because like me, I'm an introverted person, and so when I get on the podcast, I'm able to just release every characteristic out if I choose to. I can express that. But in music, I mean, I want to say that in music, it can reach more people. Like, you get more. I could say you could connect with more people through music than you could connect with people through podcasts, because most people, you can listen to what I'm saying, but how many of us have blocked out what people are saying? Like,
well, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna. You have to click on the podcast.
Right.
You have, so I'm not clicking on some shit and being like, oh, I don't want to hear this shit, and keeping it on.
And that's why it has to be. And that's one
all
reason.
This shit is subjective.
Oh shit, my bad.
All this shit is subjective. Like,
but right, and I was about to say that's one reason why a podcast should be visually entertaining. And that's one thing that I am big on. Like, visual communication is very, very important when it comes to everything, because your appearance and the way you show up to your performances, or the way you show up to the studio, the way you show yourself on social media, your image is very huge part of whatever you're doing in the media world. Your image is everything. But it's that soul that's behind the image. True. That reaches out to other souls, that reaches out to those people across the oceans, that can pull them in, and then now they want to come to your shows because your music is so open to where it feel like we run a long time. But we really pulling people's souls from everywhere off the planet, and we may get so big to the point where, like, it's people in Africa coming to our shows because they feel what we're talking about, not because they see what we're talking about.
You can feel music without even knowing the language of the music.
Absolutely. Like, Spanish music, like, oh my goodness, y'all. So I've really been going through this thing where I've been listening to like what's Caribbean music called? Like dance hall. Yeah. Like, oh my goodness, like, dance hall music, I feel like it connects to my roots. Like, somehow, like, it always makes me feel like, or I was listening to I go through these days where I don't listen to nothing except like instrumentals, or like I listen to tribal music, or I just try to listen to different sounds and different type of percussions and stuff like that. And when I listen to tribal music, I'm sorry to like to say it, but like some shit just make me want to just break out in like a tribal dance that I don't even know. And so that's the thing that I like about music, because music can really bring out your ancestry. Like music can really bring out some shit in your DNA that we never knew we ever even had. Like and the way you know it is because the different type of, like, I bet you if you hear those Latino drums, you go do, 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 do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you go, yeah, for sure, for sure. And like that's the type of shit that I like. You can be like, we was tailgating and my little cousin, we would walk past this like this group and they was playing that type of music. What's the type of music called? Right, though, mariachi music. So mariachi music. So he heard the mariachi music and he just got the, you know what I'm saying? Like he just got the dancing and shit, and everybody was hyping him up. And I was like, see, that's the shit I like right there. It's a feeling. And our body can communicate that feeling through dances, through just emotions. And I just like that shit, man. I really do love music for the vibration of it. Like everything about it is just amazing. That's why I chose this industry.
I would say, I guess just at the time of my life right now, like everybody know, I love making music. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really effortless to me. Like I feel like I didn't in my head. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not like to the public. I feel like I'm beyond the level of like fucking, yeah, he snoring loud as fuck. But but I feel like I'm beyond the level of like putting out music, because I, for one, I feel like I'm just in a different space in life though. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be the person to fucking put you on to some shit. Like I always been like that though, like a culture curator, like a trendsetting type of motherfucker. Motherfucker want to say talk how I talk. Motherfuckers want to listen to the music. I'm always the one with the aux. You know what I'm saying? Like on the Bluetooth. Like that's just always been my thing. You feel me? Because motherfuckers respect my ear for this shit. But sad to say, like I would have to go with podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like everything that you just explained about music is the same with podcasts. You know what I'm saying? But on a different level, you're not confined to a beat. You're not confined to it. You can just free spill. You can just go on this bitch, say whatever you want to say without having to make it rhyme, without having to make it fit in the pocket, without having, you feel me? What you can say and what you trying to say in one song, I can come on this bitch in 10 minutes. Like, you feel me? Look, this what I feel like today. The fuck you, like I don't have to make a diss track. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I love, and I just also love like just critiquing the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it be music, whether it be like real life shit, whether it be, it's so opinionated and it's just not conformed until like the whatever the fucking outline or the blueprint of music is. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have a setup, you don't have to have a background, you don't have to have, this is minimal that I got. This is a fucking $30 fucking background, a fucking couch cover over my fucking futon, fucking mic that I've been having on the recording side. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that, like, this shit is minimal for real though. You know what I'm saying? I can literally pick up my phone without any of this shit and just record a podcast at the drop of a dime. Music is kind of like that too now. It is a process though, but you also have to have some type of talent, like to create great music. The motherfuckers just dropping whatever, anything, barely got talent, ain't found themselves yet. Premature artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, we might got a little time to do something. It depends on when we finish wrapping all this shit up or whatever. It's 7:00.
Let's hurry through this so we can possibly do that.
I want to give it a laugh. Can I say this on the pod?
What's that?
I want to say that this next project, like this first project that I've been contemplating on, even though I don't have like initially like a name for y'all or anything like that, I want to say that this next project is really going dibble and dabble in between my different personalities and how I radically think on a day-to-day basis. Like it's gonna be more so of like that my inner child talking from trauma experiences. It's gonna be my grown self talking.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. That's all y'all niggas getting. I swear.
And that's why that's why I said
shit out into the world. Certain shit, whatever is conspiring against you, you already got trust issues and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, can fuck around and possibly like just throw off the nature. You know what I'm saying? Of how that shit's supposed to genuinely flow.
And that's
You know what
why
I'm
I
saying?
said, like, I don't want to explain like the meaning of look alive to anybody because I want to leave this ambiguous because I want, like, for example, the best albums are the albums that you can find yourself in through anything. And that to me, in the end of the day, is what it is.
All right. For sure. All right, let's run through these last couple though real quick so we can get up out of here. Winters or summers?
What is it? Well, summers.
Winters.
I'm for sure going winters. I hate the fucking heat.
What?
And I'm a winter baby.
I'm
Like,
a fall baby, so I was gonna keep put in the middle of that situation.
yeah, I'm a winter baby for
No,
sure.
it's okay.
I love the fall.
I'm a summer.
I love the in between seasons too though, but that's why I picked
the rain.
winter and fall.
'Cause listen,
Yeah,
when it's
I mean
after-
winter and summer.
After a fresh snowstorm, I would definitely go outside and take a couple walks and shit like that.
All right.
because I love when it's just fresh snow and it's quiet outside.
All right.
Yeah, I love it.
Nobody out in that bitch for real. All right, let's go R&B or rap for sure. I think we all in agreement with that.
Shout out to SZA. I love you.
No, if it were hip hop, that's a different story.
Right.
I would
Don't
rather-
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'd rather take hip hop.
I still go R&B over R&B and hip hop. I ain't gonna lie.
Are we talking about what hip hop? Conscious hip hop? Just
hip hop.
But that's the thing
like,
though.
legacy of hip hop.
No, I'm not even talking about legacy. Like, I'm sure
Real,
just talking about
like
hip
real
hop.
genuine hip hop.
Yeah, just genuine hip hop.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like R&B.
Because the thing is, R&B is confined more so than hip hop.
No,
I think
hell
R&B
no.
is
Are
way
you?
out there.
I think.
Hell
R&B
no.
You gotta be out there.
You have
like,
way
like
more
SZA,
wiggle room
SZA's album, right?
when it comes to R&B, cause like
yes,
than hip hop. Cause then a motherfucker get to trying to belittle you, like, oh no, that ain't hip hop, like that's rap, or that's you know what I'm saying, or that's that.
But then R&B do got the people that be like,
Yeah.
you just singing, you ain't got shit going on. But at the same time,
But that don't change the fact of whether or not it's R&B though.
Listen, for you to do R&B though, you have to know your keys. You gotta know how to sing. You gotta know.
You
that
don't
shit.
though. We know that. I don't. I can't sing a lick, and every song I'm on, I'm singing.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta think. You have to know how to. Like I said, you have to know the notes, the auto-tune and shit like that. You gotta know the pocket. You gotta know them.
Yeah, you
them note. You gotta know them note pockets, which is singing. You have to know those. La 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 la.
You don't though. You don't. It's the same as rap. Like a pocket is a pocket. You know what I'm saying?
To understand also, like I mean, I've made R&B songs, but I'm not an R&B artist.
Me neither.
Well,
But every song I got on is gonna be a melodic feel.
fair.
At the end of the day, rap right now has an R&B element. Everything is melodic as fuck right now.
But
Like-
that's why I say
King.
hip hop,
Just think about King, the melodic blue. That was really not supposed to.
and that's hip hop.
Right.
So
All right, so listen, I just want to do one more thing. I'm gonna make that the last one. I just want to know anything y'all got to say to the people before we get up out of here, man. It's Big Facts No Cap 216, and I really want y'all to leave, especially y'all generation. This is perfect people to have on here. Like to me, y'all seem like totally different than what the fuck the masses. You know what I'm saying? What's going on right now?
I appreciate
When it
that.
comes to young men, when it comes to artists, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like being inspired and just motivational, like just on a different level with this shit. So I definitely want y'all to leave some type of encouraging words for the young motherfuckers, the old motherfuckers. The age don't matter in this right here. You know what I'm saying? So what's the
Be yourself. Do not be afraid to create things. Be not afraid to be aware of yourself, especially. Like, don't step on pebbles or eggshells your entire life. That's it. Oh, and like, don't be afraid to be in the closet, please.
in the closet?
Yeah, we in 2023. Like, you just out the closet. You know, the closet can be with everybody else, but like, be yourself.
That sounds so contradictory to me. It's like be yourself but stay in the closet. It's like saying two
Okay.
totally different things.
No.
Being yourself is actually being
No. Not that.
He's saying that your
Cook
privacy-
in the closet.
Your privacy matters.
Yeah, cook in the closet.
I genuinely want to tell everybody, man, don't be so hard on yourself, but definitely push yourself to those limits that you never thought that you could exceed. you should always, 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 always be looking for the next level. Like this life is not just like it. It's literally a game of leveling up, and it's literally a game of like building skills and building a network in order to level up. So at the end of the day, the best thing for you to do is stay consistent. And I know this is a cliche statement, but really, like consistency without motivation is really nothing. You have to stay motivated. You can't have motivation without dedication. So you got to have those three things: consistency, motivation, dedication. That way, when that motivation run out, you still got your consistency. When your consistency roll out, you still got dedication in there too, because you dedicated to do with the things that you want to do, the things that you have planned for yourself. And so I just want to say, man, no matter what your age is, you can't let these obstacles get in your way. It's a game. You got to learn how to level up. It's like Dragon Ball Z. You got to keep you really got to just keep you like Goku really always trained. Goku really always stayed in the lab. He stayed doing something that nobody else was doing. And that's the thing you have to do the most. Even if they play you like you the fool of the show, if they play you like you the dummy of the show, this is your show. And you still gotta have something that's in your back pocket that they never fucking expected. You gotta keep powering up on their dumb ass.
That's what's up, man. Great sit down, man. Great conversation. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't even an interview. I told you that before we sat down. I was gonna have questions, but I just wanted to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tap in and just like, you know what I'm saying, kind of do a little deep dive into the brains of before I even knew this generation. You know what I'm saying? Of two fucking males of different ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? Typically, maybe not from well, kind of y'all got a lot more in common than I would have thought. You know what I'm saying? The private school thing, the whole like just your mindset, just your yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just as being creatives.
Listen, I hope we got an amazing project for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Not just from him, but I'm saying collectively. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Yeah, in the future, man. We got some shit coming for y'all.
Yeah, for sure. When you hear his shit though, you about to be tripping because it's so. We about to get to it. We about to get to it. You got to start writing too, man. We can't be freestyling every song, man. We got to start jotting some shit down.
My stuff, I don't know. I'll be honest, but we'll get into it.
We'll get to it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
But hold on. I ain't done. Hold on. How the hell are they closing my show out? I definitely want to leave y'all with our, you know what I'm saying, our regular, you know what I'm saying, the fact of the day. It wouldn't be big facts, no cap without it. I just want to say this. The fact of the day is, some people are in such a dark space that they will burn you just to get a glimpse of light, man. Keep your circle small. Watch who you keep around you. Watch who you let share this energy that you got. Because as my boy said earlier, this shit can't be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? To create it, it's only transferred. Like so, like I said, just keep motherfuckers out your circle who ain't really on the type of time that you on. You can't help everybody. Yeah, we gonna leave on that. It's your girl Bees Billy, aka Fly Like Bees, aka Big Bees, not the little one. You know what the fuck going on. Big facts, no cap, 216. I am here with my boy, Calvino Santiago.
You got it.
Jamel. Oh, I'm tripping. Look, I fucked up. I thought I was on the road. Jamal Adante. La Dante. La Dante. All right, for sure. All right, we tapped in, we tuned in, man. Make sure y'all hit like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend that y'all know what the fuck going on. I don't even know why I just cuss like that. I ain't have to end it, but on a peaceful note. Peace.